A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Marco Estrada starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. And Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm really excited to have the chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing.
Line drive to left. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Xander Bogaerts will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And you know what, guys? He's got the 3rd best batting average on the club.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
David Ortiz will get his first cuts here, and the danger's obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
And he's hit a couple home runs in recent games.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Played on the backhand. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Brown is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Victor Martinez will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. He pulls this one into right. Brown is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 1st inning coming up from Rogers Center. It's David Price is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Bradley is there to take it, so on just one pitch, they're able to get to Tulowitzki. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain.
Kevin Pillar He's at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Josh Donaldson takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw got him as it scored a caught stealing on a perfect throw from the catcher Martinez. Bases are empty here with two men out. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting fourth, designated hitter.
Squared that one up just a little late. Line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He made it safe. Batting fifth.
Striding into the box, Dominic Jeffries, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pablo Sandoval makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pilar is underneath this one. One pitch, one away. Jackie Bradley Jr. will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Tap fouled at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Saunders is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, right fielder
Rusney Castillo into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Grounded to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Devin Travis will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. With a moment now, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field. Everybody knows it. We'll see if he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They trail things here 2-0. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. Brock Holt will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, this is already a 2-0 game, and now the leadoff man's on again here to start the 3rd. You've got a chance now to really open things up early and build up a nice, comfortable lead.
Dustin Pedroia strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the 1. Xander Bogaerts will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Standing in now, David Ortiz, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. Here in the 3rd, this is probably just to try and clean out the negative and put a positive thought in his head. You know, something like, I've seen you work out of jams like this many times before. I know you can do it again.
Hanley Ramirez is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the 2nd time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his 2nd home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
Victor Martinez.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. That evens it up 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Gotta say, it's amazing to me that they've decided to leave this guy out there after the pounding that he's taken so far.
I think the fans have to be saying, what do we got to do to get a reliever in here? Enough of this already.
Saunders sprinting after it, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a 2-run homer for Pablo Sandoval. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, they're definitely using the long ball for great effect so far in this game. That's 4 home runs in the game. In fact, 3 of them in this inning alone. Talk about instant offense. They're scoring runs left and right.
R.A. Dickey is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Out in front of it, strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Rusney Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line hard deep into left. Saunders there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they... Michael Saunders will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under .230 over his last 10 games.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 away in the Toronto 3rd. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate, and this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Josh Donaldson is into the box. Reached base via the walk in his first appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Brock Holt will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Brock Holt.
rocket to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Dustin Pedroia stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This fourth inning's not starting out any better than the third did.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. After it is Brown. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Well, once this ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double. But he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position. And here, it doesn't pay off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 30.
David Ortiz steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Pilar. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz. Number 21 for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Now batting.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And that's the third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 10, the Jays nothing. Jose Bautista is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Price into his motion. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there. 1 out. Dominic Jeffries is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he's safe. So unfortunately, he'll be forced to leave the game here with an apparent head injury. And we're hoping, of course, it's nothing too serious, but it's usually not good when it's above the neck. Travis Shaw will be summoned into the game to take over at first following the injury.
First base.
Devin Travis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Again to first.
Ball 1, no strike.
So as he favors that right leg, it looks like he's going to have to come out of the game. He is coming off on his own power, however, so hopefully it's only a minor injury. Russell Martin will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And this will be taken by Pedroia for route number 2. Dominic Brown stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, it's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Russell Martin will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Victor Martinez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Dickey's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Pablo Sandoval. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. High and deep to right center field. Pilar ranging back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo. Now a swing and a fly ball. Brown on the move. 2 gone. Brock Holt ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that's through. A base hit. Around third, here's Bradley in full flight. In to score, the runner from second. Dustin Pedroia steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, if this was a straight hit and run, this is not really a high percentage play with 2 outs, but it's going to work out perfectly as he finds a hole. And that'll put runners on the corners.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he is tagged out here. Justin Smoke will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Show Track. Now normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Pedroia fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
No runs, 4 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Roberto Osuna will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Osuna.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. There's a drive out to left center field. Bogaerts will head for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And you can see his season total right there, currently 4th best on the Red Sox ball club.
Yeah, he's not setting the world on fire with doubles, but he's getting his fair share. Definitely an important part of this offense.
No one out with a runner at second. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Pilar, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Hanley Ramirez will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First offering on its way. High and deep to center field. Pilar going back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there. Aaron Luke will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 62.
He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Pablo Sandoval stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Saunders is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2. Kevin Pilar will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
Yeah, this is nothing new, Matty. Another hit for him. I mean, he's really the guy they depend on to keep the line moving. He's been their most consistent hitter so far.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. On to first, and Donaldson's gone as well. It's a double play.
Boy, not an easy play out there by any stretch. He's got to hit the shortstop in stride while avoiding that runner who's directly in his path. But he's able to put a good throw right on the bag, and they wind up turning the double play.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fair to say things are not going as planned in that third base dugout.
Well, this is just an afternoon to forget for that man right there.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
No runs, 5 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. Line toward right center. Castillo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Brett Cecil will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Cecil.
Bounce to first. To his right, Smoke. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Rusney Castillo will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Brock Holt. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Brown is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Takes just 4 pitches to... Russell Martin will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Line hard into left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Devin Travis will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit hard towards second. Spin throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
The right fielder, number 13.
Dominic Brown will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Justin Smoke will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Here's Michael Saunders now.
Left fielder.
As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Price is ready. 0-1 on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your 3rd time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Lifted the other way to left center. Holt calls for it. And that retires the side. Dustin Pedroia comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Cecil comes set. Here's the pitch. swing and a line drive to left. Saunders is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
First delivery to him on the way. To short, hit hard. To his right, Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting,
Kevin Pillar digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Bradley over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Josh Donaldson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and they remain well behind. Drew Storen come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Hanley Ramirez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Ramirez will head for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. At the plate, Victor Martinez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Travis. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Pablo Sandoval. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him the pitch that he likes.
Storen comes set. First pitch on the way. Now Sandoval. High drive. Right field. Out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Hey, here it is. His third home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The batter,
Rusney Castillo, struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
0-1.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzki for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting.
Boy, he just basically went up and tomahawked that thing. Take a look at where this pitch is. That's not an easy pitch to stay on top of, but somehow he managed to do it, and now he's standing out there on second base right now as a result. Well, he should be laughing about that one.
Here's Brock Holt now, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting number 15, second baseman.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they... So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Jose Bautista will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
The catcher, number 55.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Russell Martin is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Now batting,
Devin Travis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia dives. What a stop. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy. Well, you know, if you ever find yourself in this guy's living room, you're probably going to see a mantle that has multiple Gold Glove awards on it. And you should probably stop wondering why. This is exactly the reason why. Plays like this.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And the Red Sox were led offensively this afternoon by this man, Pablo Sandoval. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
3 hours and 50.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 16-2. So long from Toronto.